So, the Xbox One. I'm pretty sure that's a interesting name. Well, to me it is anyway. Interestingly daft, that is. But what is going on, guys? It's your boy HCJ here, and I'm bringing you guys a Black Ops 2 gameplay, ground war, domination on the map, drone. I noticed I haven't uploaded any drone gameplay for a while, and I noticed I had this one lying around on the hard drive somewhere, so I thought, hey, why not? Let's upload it for the fans. The subs to see. Sorry, I think I'm a bit too big in my head anyway. Yeah, what you're going to see is a 76 kill game with the Scar H, suppressor and adjustable stock. With, I believe, the kill streaks or the score streaks are Lightning Strike, Orbital VSAT, and K9 unit. This gameplay was a while back. I've still got gameplays that I had a while back, so I'm just getting them off the hard drive. And I'm using Hardline, Ghost, Scavenger, and Dexterity as the perks, I believe. And yeah, this game was a pretty decent one. This is one of the games I got when I mentioned this a while back in one of my videos ages ago, where I got 4 back-to-back gameplays, and this was, I believe, it was the second or third one. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this. So yeah, today's topic is about, Xbox One. Yeah, I mentioned it right at the start of the video, and I know I'm like a week late on giving my opinion. I did do a commentary about this on Sunday, but my Audacity, my recording program for my voice, it crashed on me, and I just wasn't bothered to do this. So now I'm doing it now, or doing it now, so I'll upload it. But yeah, so the Xbox One, hopefully the majority of you saw the conference for it. It was interesting in good ways and bad ways, because PlayStation fans, well, they're just going to slaughter it left, right, and center. Xbox fans, well, that conference kind of just put you in that the middle circle, the neutral ground of where I should get, leaves you in the middle if I should get PS4 or Xbox One. So, because the conference was that interesting, or should I say that bad. They had the voice recognition. They had, the whole touch and grab thing and all that stuff. It was getting interesting, but honestly, I feel that I think it's a bit too much. It's anything but a console, in my opinion. That's how I see it, and it's like, because we all for the majority of your lifetime, you bought a console or a game console to play games, not to go on Skype. Not to message your friends or whatever. Well, you can message your friends obviously, but yeah, you don't really use the console for all that social networking stuff. You can just send messages, game invites, and all that stuff. But what the Xbox One was showing us was anything but what we wanted to see, which is why I would like to say, firstly, you guys, we have to wait till E3 before anything big comes out, because also Xbox One, or should I say Microsoft, they kind of gave us that little hint of saying, there's going to be 15 exclusives. Well, you can hype everybody up about 15 exclusives, but you haven't actually said anything yet. The controller looks pretty cool, but it looks like all the Call of Duty players, exactly what a SCUF controller looks like. That's what the controller looked like to me. There's other things, good things and bad things about it. And I was talking about this with my friends and stuff, and I've seen a lot of things on Twitter. The amount of people on Twitter slaughtering this thing was unbelievable. But in some cases I can agree with them, some cases I can't. The console, right now it looks interesting, it looks good, but it just goes downhill, because I noticed on Twitter, news was going around that the moment the conference was finished and everything, sales went down, or should I say pre-orders went down, or no one was really pre-ordering or looking interested in the Xbox One, so they went straight to PS4 or Wii U. Now, when I was watching the conference, I thought Xbox One was going to shine real good, because what I was looking at, as I say, Wii U has no chance and PS4 has its competitor. But however, after a while, I was just like, nah, because most people I talk to, they're thinking about going to the PS4, because what the PS4 or what Sony did with their conference is they showed us gameplay, and they showed us everything we wanted to see, but they didn't show us what the console looked like. Xbox or Microsoft, they did it the other way around, so they just left people hanging on the edge, giving them questions, throwing questions, firing them at them, thinking, what are you going to do with this, what are you going to do with that? And it's coming out later this year as well, so nah. Right now I'm one of those neutral people stuck in the middle, thinking PS4 or Xbox One. Right now I'm leaning towards PS4 because of some of the stuff the Xbox One cannot do. I mean, like, what? It's showing us sports, movies, Skype, like I said a minute ago, it's like, I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in playing games. That's why I buy the damn console. But, I know what Xbox One is trying to do, because before, they were going to call it, there was rumors going around. Whoever came up with these rumors, I don't know, really retarded. Xbox 720, that would have just, I don't know what idiot came up with that. As, hey, let's just double 360 and there, bam, you got 720. You got Xbox Infinity. That would have been a more interesting name for it, but I wasn't really too good with that. And then I saw Xbox One. I'm just like, why would you call it Xbox One? I mean, the first Xbox came about like 8 years ago, you know. Some people on Twitter, when I put that, caught the joke, but other guys may not understand what I meant by that. But yeah, it was just weird. And then I was just like, okay, I see what they're doing. They're trying to put all different systems and stuff in one. I mean, they've got that game capture device thing in there as well, or that game capture system in there as well. So like, what the HD PVR does, the Elgatos, the Roxio game capture cards, they got that inside the Xbox as well. And in my opinion, it's going to be bad. It's not going to work out. It's not going to be the greatest thing, because, you know, there's HD PVRs. All these capture card companies are there for a reason, guys, so you might as well stick with them. That's how I see it anyway. That's my opinion. What else is there? You know, the specs on the Xbox One, they're similar to my computer. Well, I know the RAM is exactly the same, but the only thing I can think of that was different at the top of my head was, instead of USB 2.0, it's USB 3.0. So it's very similar to my computer. The PS4 specs, I think they were slightly better, or slightly more interesting. I can't actually remember them off the top of my head. Well, you know, and then there's you know, the whole voice recognition thing. I think that's going to be a problem, because a lot of people said this on Twitter as well, and some of my friends said this as well. You know, they were like, "Oh, voice recognition can be a problem." And I was like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Okay, so say you, whoever's watching this, say you have a partner, you know, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, and you know, one of you guys said, 'When's dinner?' This is an example. When's dinner? And the other person says, No, I'm not right now. I'm playing the game. I'm doing something on FIFA, Call of Duty, Gears of War, whatever." And then, you know, someone gets annoyed at the other person and they just shout the Xbox off. Bam, the Xbox is off, all because of voice recognition. That can cause relationship breakups. That can just tear people apart, left, right, and center. I was laughing at it, but it can be. It's very true. But however, I was told the other day that you know, whoever signed in, just like the Xbox Live feature, whichever account is signed in, the voice recognition can only be for that profile. So I'm just like, whew. There, thank you. That just swipes all the problems away from your forehead and all that. But it's, you know, and the Xbox One is interesting. So guys, let me know in the comment section what you guys think of Xbox One. What do you think of it so far? And, you know, like I said before, we just have to wait for E3 for what we really want to see, which is the games, and what are these quote-unquote 15 exclusives for the Xbox One. Because when they mention exclusive stuff, you know, they're just trying to jump the gun ahead of PS4, ahead of Sony. And then there's also, you know, Call of Duty Ghosts. I'm not going to do a little verdict, or I'm not going to do an in-depth opinion on that, because the majority of people done it on the day they saw it, which was last week. And a lot of people said the same thing, and you can't really say much off a trailer. They've only just shown you the game design aspect of it, not exactly how the game plays. Yes, we saw one or two images, or one or two like flicker images of it, but you can't really judge. You can judge the trailer, by all means. You can judge the trailer and say it's gonna look cool, it looks interesting, but you know, we can't say anything definite yet, because us guys who play Call of Duty, we just want to know multiplayer, how the game plays, and how it works. They were just showing it from a designer's point of view, and how, you know, the engine they're using, the game engine, has improved the models, the texturing, you know, the quality of the game, how it's going to look. I can't even remember what I'm going to say now, but that's exactly what they were doing. Call of Duty Ghosts right now, just to slap it into one sentence, looks interesting right now, but by the time it gets out, people play it in a month and then it'll run out right after Christmas noobs come out. That is how I see it. But yeah, I didn't really cover the majority of things I wanted to cover today, but we've covered to the end of the video. Just my little opinion verdict on Xbox One, and just a little slight talk on Call of Duty Ghosts. We are at the end of the gameplay, guys. As you witness the final kill cam, I believe this guy gets blown up by a car or some sort. But I think time ran out on the domination game, because this game was rather long. We win 186 points to 158, I believe it was. And the final scoreline from me was 76 kills and 10 deaths. This was your boy HCJ, guys, and I will see you guys on next Call of Duty Black Ops 2 video. So peace out, YouTube.